and action. Hello. I thought I'd film this video just as a kind of primer for our next meeting. Just high level so we can kind of figure out, and I can prime you for the discussion I want to have and the decisions that we need to make. So welcome to the wide world of Alisse. Everyone obviously knows these keypads. They were requested and they can be configured in a great many ways. Let's just start with kind of the interface itself. Needless to say, these interfaces themselves will be not at all locations. In the master suite, yes, you'll see we have, it's a nice area, it's your space, we want the space to be beautiful, thus we're Alising, the master bedroom suite. Some of the hallways and the bunk rooms, some of the spare bedrooms are getting just a traditional Homeworks keypad, similar to what was existing in the house, but this is the new model that works with Homeworks, not the old Illumination stuff, but it's Decora based. They come in 20 colors, and the load controls in the scenes are multi-button in this format. Unlike this Alisse, a little more flat, nice glow rings, and engraved or not engraved in kind of high profile areas, I'll call it. So that being said, down here on the main floor, Alisse, all throughout the kitchen and stuff, obviously like butlers, pantries, and many of the lighting loads and banks of switches that existed, we are keeping this format. So if I had to throw out a number, I think it was between 16 and 20 Alisse devices in the lighting redesign. If we want that to go up, if you're like, no, Alisse the whole house, then I can adjust. But we kind of, to be budgetary, did just common areas, your master bedroom suite, etc. So that's kind of the design theory around the bill of materials that we have in the lighting upgrade package. And then at each specific location here, you'll see Alisse 3 column. An Alisse 3 column is like a triple set of buttons here. It just means there's more lights in the area, thus more scenes, thus requiring more buttons. So the load count and the amount of lights in any given area specific to one control location will kind of dictate whether or not we're doing a 4-button or a 6-button. So we don't really need to worry about the button configuration. It'll be kind of self-dictating. I think you can leave that upon me to figure out the usability of things. What I would like to talk about is finishes, because that's important. I need to start building the platforms, specifying the correct finishes. It's a bit of back-end work in my design tool here, but you can see we have nice brass finishes. There's nickels, chromes, graphites, brilliant whites. All of them are metal. They're all beautiful. I just, wanted to talk high level about the best blend or the look that you want. If you have really light woods, maybe you're doing a white and a dark theme. I've seen some of the renderings, some of the interior design drawings. So I just want to help facilitate the color selection here. I can go get samples of each of these metals, but I think you can just trust me when I say they're beautiful. When they say that they're brushed, when it shows a grain on the little thumbnail here, they are grained. So yeah, we have 15 colors. Maybe some of these rooms are to be different. Maybe the kitchen, you want an all white or a charcoal Alisse keypad. Maybe in the master suite you want brass, and in the bathrooms. So that's just that's where I'm headed. That's what I need to do my spec and get stuff on order. Is maybe I can go location by location and call out, or you guys can call out the finish that you want at each location, and I can provide you with my document of where the control pads are. Or maybe it's just one decisive thing. Main floor is all brass, and everything in the main bedroom is white and black. And then the next thing to talk about are the engravings. You'll see here. You can have the buttons labeled on, off, home, away, entertain. Much like this natural sanctuary entertain. Now I find with a triple button configuration, unlabeled, it is on me to figure out the usability behind what you find logical. Maybe it's a counterclockwise thing, knowing that like the lowest offs are shuffled into the bottom right here, you know, and then low, medium, high, highest, and scenes kind of work counterclockwise, because what I don't want to have happen is you come up, or one of your guests come up to a 4-button or a 9-button keypad, and nothing is labeled as to what the load control might be or the scene, and then people are just kind of aimlessly pushing buttons to see which light that they wanted to turn on. You obviously would get used to that living in the home. You know, it's kind of like riding a bike. Once you know, you never forget. You know, your top right is always the brightest scene, the bottom left is always the lowest. So the control and the functionality discussion needs to happen, because traditionally we do see people doing button engravings that say living room, dining room, home, away, dim, low. We can do icons, just up and down arrows, but I get keeping the aesthetic clean. So that we can talk about as well. The benefit to doing no engravings is that at any time these buttons can be changed to do something differently, and then you're not bound by, oh, we had earmarked that button and the faceplate is now engraved chandelier, but you know, we're taking the chandelier away, or we want that button to be more than just the chandelier, then the label doesn't make sense. So we've got a decision to make there. A little long-winded, but that's what I would like to talk about, so just let me know when. I can be available, hey, whenever. I'll fly out to Calgary. I can bring the kit. That's it. Thanks for the time. See you.